Hello and welcome back everyone to this second last tutorial in the series of animation, rigging and compositing with Lightwave and After Effects. If we have a look over here, we are up to render our animation for post-processing in After Effects. So we'll get into that now. Basically, all we have to do, this is be a pretty quick one because we already prepared everything in an earlier tutorial. So we've got our animation here that we've made. Okay, so if I click on camera, okay, and if you see it, we'll just press play actually. You're going to see our, okay. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. By the time we do a bit of post-processing and After Effects, it should look pretty nice. Mostly comes down to if he's, his wings flapping and if he's going about the right speed forward compared to his wings. So really I'm just sort of judging whether I need to slow him down maybe or speed him up. I think I might slow him down a little bit. Okay, so I think he's alright there. I might bring him to object, just bring him forward a little bit. Okay, that'll do. Alright, so now all we have to do is under render globals, and under the render tab and render globals, just make sure everything's looking good. Okay, 6 sample, 10, 1280 by 720. Don't need to worry about any of that. Okay, last frame is 220, first frame 1. Okay, shading samples 10, 10, that's good. Lighting's good, and our output. So make sure you've got save as RGB. Make sure that you name it the extension as PNG32. It needs to be 32 because we need to have the alpha channel embedded. That way we'll be able to drop it into After Effects and we'll have an alpha, meaning that you'll be transparent background. Okay, and if we hit on the file where we want it to go, and we'll go in here, and we need to make sure we create a folder for this, because what it's going to do is render out 220 pictures of PNG pictures, which will make up a full sequence, which is the best way to animate something, is to do a picture sequence or a sequence. And that way is if you render something out and your computer crashes or something happens, power goes out or whatever, what can happen is you can go into your folder, have a look how many frames it's rendered, and then you can just adjust your render to whatever your last one is. So just say you did 100 renders, right, and then your computer crashes. Instead of having to do all that again, you can actually just start it off at 100 and finish it off, meaning that you don't have to do all that extra stuff. So if you've got a big video that's taking a long time to render, you don't have to start from the beginning again. Okay, so that's the beauty of doing a sequence. Okay, so we'll just call this sequence. Okay, sequence, and double click that. Now we'll just make sure, we'll call this, you've got to make sure, like I said before, that you keep the underscore RGB, it's very important. And we will call this Jurassic Park, and we'll save that. Okay, and that's that easy, and all we have to do now is we can close that. Everything's ready to go. We just hit render scene. Okay, and then we just hit yes for everything it asks. Yes. Okay, and it will render it out like this. But I forgot to do something, so I'll just cancel that. What I forgot to do is we need to go back to Window, back to Compositing, and we don't need this background. We don't want this background. Okay, because we need it transparent. And also, that is just a reference. Okay, because we're going to be using the video. So we'll turn that off. Okay, and if I just come up a bit closer, I just want to just do one quick render with the transparent background. Just want to see what it looks like. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Alright, so now once it's like that, now we can do render scene. Click yes, and now it will just start pumping them through. Okay, 0.9 of a second. That's great. So it's only going to take a couple of minutes and it'll be done. Okay, so, well, that was a quick one. And thanks for joining in. And we'll have one left to go, which is in After Effects. And that's a nice short little quick one because there's not much to do. So I hope you'll join me for that one. And please thumbs up this video. Comment, subscribe would be great. Let me know how you're going. And I'll see you in the last tutorial. So ciao for now.